Today, I am going to show you how to make matcha bubble tea using our pre-brewed matcha green tea. Stick around until the end of this video clip because I am going to show you the recipes for 3 different cup sizes, 12, 16, and 22 ounces for iced matcha green tea latte.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test.
Welcome and thank you for joining me. Today, my recipes will be using a pre-brewed matcha green tea. Now, why do you have to batch brew your matcha green tea? Why don't you just make them as and when somebody orders from you? Well, to start with, you can save time. For the recipe today, I am going to make it a bubble tea. But for the toppings or the sinkers, I am going to use my delicious grass jelly. Now, this is healthier version than your regular tapioca pearls. But if you prefer to put tapioca pearls, by all means, go ahead. So we need my matcha green tea. We need milk because it's a green tea latte. And when it comes to matcha, I'd like it to be as natural as possible. So I am going to use my homemade vanilla syrup. For the batch brewed matcha, before you use it, you must give it a real good shake because the powder will settle at the bottom of the bottle. So make sure you shake it well. Okay, so let's start by making our first drink, which is the 12 ounces cup. 1 scoop of grass jelly at the bottom, 150 milliliters or 5 ounces of fresh milk. So 10 milliliters of my homemade vanilla syrup. Stir to combine. 45 milliliters or 1.5 ounce of my concentrated matcha, and I'm going to use the back of the spoon so that it stays on top. Next, let's make a 16 ounces cup. 1 scoop of my sinker here, which is fresh grass jelly, very healthy. 6 ounces or 180 milliliters of milk. For my vanilla syrup, I'm going to use 20 ml or 2 pumps. So 1, 2. You can adjust this according to your sweetness preferences. Stir to combine. And for our final drink, it is using the 22 ounces cup, large cup. So at the bottom, our deliciously looking grass jelly. I'm going to put a little bit more because this is a large cup. 210 or 7 ounces of my milk. Now that was a lot simpler than having to make ceremonial matcha for each of these 3 cups. So once again, if you have a lot of customers preferring to drink matcha, make them in a batch. And also for those at home, make them in a batch. I usually make this, so every morning all I have to do is to pour my batch brewed matcha green tea into my cup and make my daily dose of matcha. Time to give it a try. That is absolutely delicious. Now, the reason why it is delicious is because I know exactly what the taste is going to be like. It's just matcha and my homemade vanilla syrup. Now, if I put a commercial vanilla syrup, I usually find that it has a little bit of an extra taste in it. Sometimes it can be quite bitter regardless of what brand it is. So I really prefer to use my own homemade sugar syrup if you don't have vanilla syrup, or even just granulated sugar. But because we are using a brewed matcha, a batch brewed matcha, having to use a granulated sugar might be hard because it might not dissolve when you mix the drink together. Don't forget to check out my book, All Things Milk Tea. Details on how to order in the description box below. I'll see you again for more of these video clips. In the meantime, stay safe, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.